It's Mike Valenti's best and worst of the weekend.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live.
Yes! That's awesome.
No! God, please, no! No!
Mike, please!
Hello, you play to win the game.
A collection of the highs and lows that was the debut of college football, a holiday for this program. Let's start with the best.
Yeah!
Football is back, and my Saturday productivity is gone. Absolutely nothing was accomplished Saturday except entertainment. Football from start to finish, and it was glorious. The worst? Purdue being dressed like the Fly Girls from In Living Color. Guys, what is it with the leather inserts on the jerseys? They looked like it was some dollar store edition of Tyrion Lannister. Stop with different materials. A jersey is a jersey.
Are you kidding me?
They were out there playing Louisville. They looked like Lady Olana. It was unbelievable. The best.
Oh, yeah.
End of the first quarter, Kinnick Stadium, in a time where no one is nice to anybody. I thought it was an unbelievable tradition beginning with Iowa. Scott Van Pelt talked about it on ESPN. New Children's Hospital built overlooking Kinnick Stadium. The entire 73,000 people turned and waved at all the poor little sick kids up in the top floor. Heartwarming stuff. It's a lousy world out there, but that was a nice moment. And I guess they're going to do it now every game. That's super cool. You can't get 5 people to agree on it, and you got 73,000 people do something nice for somebody. A very simple gesture, but a nice one. The worst.
It really doesn't matter what you think.
Texas and Texas A&M defensively. How on God's green earth can two teams in the most talent-rich state simultaneously suck wind as much as these two do on defense year over year over year? You're Texas. Get rid of Charlie Strong. He's the devil. You give up 100 to Maryland. A&M hasn't played defense since, well, ever. How is it possible in a state that teams would surgically remove testicles to get the players that these two schools get? And not only is one of them bad at defense occasionally, they're both bad on defense every bleeping year. It's the worst. The best.
Let's go!
Michigan's run defense. I think it's going to be a theme all year long. And whether it's Big Mo Hurst, whether it's Rashawn Gary, whether it's Winovich, whether it's the little guy Bush, listen, they're going to be a nightmare to run against because Don Brown is a crazy person. The alignments, the formations, the look he gives you. I'll tell you, it was one of the most impressive things I saw this weekend that didn't wear a crimson helmet with numbers on it, Alabama. The worst?
He starts to come and then he pulls out.
Jim McElwain. Now, I don't know what else he did this offseason other than possibly being in a photo naked with a shark. The point is, Jim McElwain looked confused, disoriented, and had absolutely no plan from start to finish offensively. You pick Felipe Franks, you let him throw 9 passes, you sit him down. You then play a quarterback who couldn't throw at Notre Dame against a team you can't run on. Awesome, Jim. Sweet. McElwain looks like a dude who's going to be looking for more than his clothes. If it was him in those pictures, he'll be looking for a job. The best.
You're a genius.
Alabama. Simply put, Alabama was scary.
It really doesn't matter what you think.
Offense was vanilla. Didn't need to show a lot. Defensively, the names changed. The performance doesn't. Special teams, same deal. They ground down Florida State like a pencil, and then the parting gift is we're going to kill your quarterback, DeAndre Francois. We're going to beat you, we're going to ruin you physically, and we're going to take your QB away from you. Alabama still is the Death Star of college football. The worst.
My bad.
Lamar Jackson does not look like the unicorn I fell so madly in love with last year. David, I'm sorry. Lamar Jackson does not look like the same player, David. Lamar Jackson looks like the Lamar who sputtered in his final couple games last year. Nah, I don't know. You want to tell me it was Purdue in the leather-clad jerseys? You want to tell me it's an opener? You can tell me whatever you like. But there was a time where Lamar Jackson looked like he was a spaceman and everybody else was just a prop. Keep an eye on it, but David, I do feel like he's very good, but he's not the outer worldly player I fell in love with. The best.
You like that? You like that?
I do, Kirk. Oklahoma State's helmets on Thursday night. Full Pistol Pete and assless chaps. All on one helmet. They used their school colors finally, and it was a cartoon on a helmet. It's my dream. It's all I want. I want Gruff Sparty on a helmet. Oklahoma State beat him to it. And it wasn't just Pistol Pete's head. Whole little dinky cartoon body, including those little chaps. Good for you, Okie State. And your coach has a mullet. Talk about 0 F's given. Okie State's doing whatever they want to do. The worst. Thank you, Dennis. Try being UNLV and Baylor this weekend. UNLV drops as 45-point favorites to Howard and Cam Newton's little brother. And Baylor, well, couldn't happen to a bigger bunch of dirtbags. You lost to Liberty. I didn't know Liberty had a football team. Congratulations. The best.
Molder of mankind.
Thank you, Les Miles. The best is watching all the hot take artists drop their hot takes in week one. Like we actually can say these things. Take mind of all the things you see and you hear and you read. And then you wait for it at the end of the year to see how much of it was accurate. You got today's free press. Michigan D could be better than 97. Oh, baby. May want to reserve that. The worst?
Crack!
Thank you, Stephen A. The first half of almost every game I watched. There's no preseason. I love that about college ball. But incredibly sloppy. A lot of listless, flat performances. And it was the ultimate bleep tease in many cases where you go, ooh, look, so-and-so is beating so-and-so. Better turn it on. And then, well, it was like, Carlo at the Causeway. It was a disaster. The best.
Rant on, big boy, rant on.
Realizing that both our teams still have Rutgers on the schedule. New year, new hot tubs in their stadium, same Rutgers. Why on God's green earth is this team in the Big Ten? Why are their uniforms always so ugly and they look like they're out of an East Bay catalog? But you know what? Even when State went 3-9, we won 49-0 over these clowns. You know when Rutgers is on that schedule, that's a dub for you. Feels nice. It's kind of like being 2-0 if you're a Michigan or Michigan State fan. The worst.
I don't know what to say.
Dana Holgerson's bedside manner. Now, bad enough he has Ally Afraidy's haircut. Dana Holgerson cost his team a football game by going all hardball, getting a 15-yard penalty, and knocking his team out of field goal range to win a game. Can't do it. Both the haircut and the behavior. Can't do it, Dana Holgerson. The best.
Make plays!
Miami, I salute you. The U is bringing swag back. If you create a turnover, you now can wear your very own Flavor Flav medallion lace chain on the sideline. It is a gold rope chain with a giant Miami logo handed out to the player who causes the turnover, and you wear it while taking an oxygen mask. Nothing better. And I don't know what we can come up with, but we need to do it here. Do a good segment, gold rope with a microphone. That's the best damn thing I saw all weekend. Kudos, Mark Richt. And I don't care if alumni don't like it. The kids love it. You'll have guys killing people on that field to get a turnover so they can wear their very own Flavor Flav chain. And we finish it with the worst. Absolute low point of the weekend. Why the F is Taylor Swift the official song of the season?
Oh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do.
No!
Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do.
Every commercial break, this song was branded into my skull.
What you just made me do.
Please, executives, pick a different song. Pick the Macarena, I don't care. That's your best and worst from the weekend that was.